Hello and welcome to episode 47 of series 4 of Master League Story Mode. And I have to say, the last episode's got me feeling like David Moyes. There's just no way I can top, there's no way I can follow that last episode. It was an absolutely insane one. So many goals from so many players that we know and love. If we can even do half as well as we did then in today's episode, then we're doing alright. And we've got a couple of tricky games today. I feel like West Brom away is going to be a tough one. And then St Etienne at home, they're always a good side. So let's just get straight into the Europa League action, shall we? And take a look at the sides. Now, I did do the update. I didn't mean to. I've been sort of trying to not update to the new data pack because I heard a few rumours that some of the free agents, like Olivier and Cham, get removed from the game. But that doesn't seem to have happened, which I'm very happy to see. Olivier and Cham still in there. He's not been given a new face, but we've got a few new faces. Jan, no, I think that's the same one. Emery Moore, still a little cheeky grin on him. The biggest difference is Wellington Nem. He's got the real face. And he looks a bit tough there, doesn't he? A little bit rugged. Didn't expect that from him. And Doolin, great to have his beautiful real face. It's a real treat. And the Bernardon, he's had an update as well. Good to see. A few of the other players on the bench have as well. Masunda, another cheeky grin there. Holgate's got a face. Benassa, nice beard. Jonathan Cafu doesn't look anything like the picture of him that we had before. Mitro looking gormless. And there's Sido there. And he's smiling, and I feel like we should probably play him today against his old side. There's no love loss, I'm sure, between West Brom fans and West Brom and Sido Berahino. And with Jan Caramo sadly on a downward arrow, I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to start Sido through the centre. Emery Moore's been excellent, as has Jonathan Cafu, as has Charlie Masunda. Difficult decisions to make out on the wing. I think as they're all on sideways arrows, we'll give Emery Moore a start for a change. Cafu's had quite a few games recently. Only real decision in the midfield is whether Doolin starts on a sideways over Benassa. It would leave us a little weak defensively. They're both on blue arrows though, still 89 overall. Seems we're going to have to change the defender. I think we'll stick with Doolin to start off with, to keep that team spirit up. We're not going to be anywhere near 90. Taking out Decore, also on a downward arrow, has a big hit. Either Holgate or Tisserand. 87, that's very, very low. It's dangerously low, but... well, Holgate can come in. He's not really played very much since signing in the summer, but a very, very capable defender. And he'll be up against Hal Robson-Kanu today. The man who scored one amazing goal that will define his career in the Euros, which was a beauty, I have to say. So here we are back in the Europa League, and we've started brilliantly. We really have. I mean, it's been a dream start. And there's Wellington Nem captaining the side today. Oh, look, Zagadu's had a bit of a haircut. Looking good. I forgot we might have some new player models as well. I don't think there'll be many of them. Bernardoni looks the same. Zagadou though, great haircut. He looks to have grown as well. And great to see Wellington Nem getting the captain's armband today. He really deserves it. Oh no, hang on. Doolin's playing. What? How did that happen? Well, Nem's captain today. Quite sure why, but we'll run with it. It's good work here from West Brom. 20 minutes in, Robson-Kanu through on goal. His shot beats Bernardoni. Well, it's been a very poor start to this game from both sides, but 19 minutes in, and it's the home side West Brom who get the first goal. Let's take a look at that. That seemed way too easy. What happened there? It's moved out to Neom. Duarte made a poor run. Koyalapu inside, didn't track his runner. Not the start we needed. Doolin, lovely sliding tackle there. Preempting that. And then Nem turns away from Phillips. Nem back inside. West Brom have got so many players behind the ball. Nem just about finds Koyalapu. Now into Berahino. Up against his old club, surely. You've got to be kidding me, Sido. That is nailed on. You've been so consistent with your finishing. The build-up was beautiful. Nem found him here. All he had to do was curl it past the keeper. That's poor. Bit of jitters there in front of the fans, who will, I'm sure, have been booing very loudly. Oh, but it's come back to him here. And he'll have a go from distance this time. That's also very wide. Oh, he's shook. He is shook. Some of these stand-in centre forwards, Mitrovic and Berahino, haven't had it all their way. Probably could have gone a bit further towards the goal there, but he's let one fly, and it's well over. Duarte. All into Berahino. Just about finds it back to Wellington Nem. Cham under pressure from Yakov, finds Nem. Berahino into Olivier and Cham. Oh, his shot is blocked this time. trademark Claremont foot, close control, triangle passes through the centre. This is where we do our best work, normally with Wellington them at the heart of it. Berahino this time gets the layoff to Encham. Can he score twice in 2 episodes? That would be insane. We have won a corner here, and it will be Encham to take this one. The outswinger, hit long. Keeper will get to it. Another great bit of passing here from West Brom. And they'll find Morrison in the box. Back to Kanu. Surely 2 here. Bernardoni this time saves. They're looking dangerous, and we're looking at 6s and 7s. It's weird. I don't understand. Maybe Doucouré is more of an influence on this back line than you would give him credit for. Because without him today, we seem to be struggling. And again, this time West Brom just heading wide. Oh, it came off a Claremont foot player. We're in crisis here. If we can get to the half without conceding again, we will have done well. Wow, not a good half. We have not travelled well. It's our first time in England, first time against an English side. And yeah, it's really, really not going well. I mean, Berahino had a massive chance to make it 1-1, but yeah, we're struggling for possession here. West Brom, every time they get the ball in and around our box, look like scoring. Really, really struggling. I don't know if Doucouré missing is the biggest problem here. Something's not right. I don't know what to change, but we're going to have to do something in this second half. Wellington Nem does really well. Good tracking back there, and then Koyalapu lets it run. Didn't want to let that run. Good ball into Kanu. He takes it down, gets the shot up. Oh my Christ. Well, this is not going to plan at all. I mean, it was a mistake from Koyalapu letting it run. I thought Holgate had done enough there, but Kanu. Maybe it's because we made a joke about him only ever scoring 1 good goal. He's just scored a great goal there. And yeah, this isn't looking good. If we can rescue a point, that would be a good result today. So a couple of changes here, and Berahino will not be pleased about getting subbed off against his old side. He had a point to prove, and he had the chance to prove it, and he didn't. So Benassa on now as well for Doolin, and Mitro on. And no, Bernardoni, you're not taking this one. Benassa straight away wins it back. Lovely work from the central midfielder. He'll put it in now to Mitrovic. Oh, that's a lovely touch. Mitrovic now with the left. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That would have been an incredible way to announce yourself into the game. That first touch, absolutely delightful. Benassa won it back. Putting a good searching ball. Oh, over his head. Took the touch and then looked to curl it with his weaker foot. Just couldn't quite get it on target. But that's a good sign here. 67 minutes gone. Let's get back into this. Well intercepted there by Koyalapu. Now Duarte into Encham. Is he going to get there? Just about. Has to cut back in. Under pressure from Morrison. Such strength. Now into Mitrovic. Back to Encham. He's running out of options. Has to go wide to Koyalapu. Back down the line to Duarte. Who's got time now to pick a ball in. Mitrovic surely can get to this. No. That's what we wanted. Just had time to pick out the head of Mitrovic, but it wasn't to be. Holgate, great tackle there. And now Imre Moore keeps it well. Finds Benassa. Again, he's going to look to put a ball in, but it's blocked this time. But we've still got it. Holgate will look to bring it out from the back here. Nice ball into Koyalapu. Going to look to hold this up. Find Duarte. Doesn't find the ball in. Back to Benassa. Inside of Phillips. Lovely running here from Benassa. Oh, we're being too indecisive. This isn't going to work, but Benassa turns. Oh, overthinking this massively. Needed to be more direct there. Nems won it back though. Ball into Koyalapu. Can he slip in? Mitrovic? No. No. This is all over here. Oh, it's a poor ball. And now Mitrovic. Macaulay with him. Oh, steps away again. Looks to flight it into Emre Moore. What's the point? It's just not... No one's making the right decisions today at all. And that was a perfect example. And what have we done there? Somehow given away a foul. Oh, right. Let's just finish this one. Let's forget about that, shall we? That was awful. One of the worst games we've had. A massive come down from the performances in the last episode. Oh, at least we've already done some good work in the Europa League. But, I mean, on the day, West Brom were by far the better team. There's just no excuses to be made. Berahino's chance right at the beginning is a real sickener. And it was a shame Mitrovic couldn't score that great goal after coming on. But just performances across the side, except for Holgate, who was a standout, actually. He was good. Everyone else was poor. Dearie me, back to the drawing board. Dearie me. Well, let's see how that sees us in the group. We're still top of the group, which is good. But now it gets a little bit more worrying. Winning the first 2 games put us in a great position. Now, any slip-ups, and we could easily see ourselves in 3rd going out of the Europa League, which after that start would be a massive disappointment. So, back to Liga and up against St Etienne, who in the past have been a very high-performing side, but they're in 18th at the moment. They've had an absolute stinking start to the season. Hopefully we can come back from that very disappointing loss. But this won't be an easy game, I can assure you that. Good to see Jan Karamo back in. I just still don't feel like Berahino or Mitrovic. I mean, at what they do, in theory, Mitrovic and Berahino are better than Jan Karamo. But Jan Karamo takes a little bit of both players. And those 2 things combined just makes him deadly for me. Emre Moore struggled to get involved in that one. I think we're going to bring Cafu back in. He's on a green today. Kayalapu didn't really have any chances. Wellington Nem needed to be more direct. We just needed to... We were thinking too much towards the end. And I think that might have been the problem. We'll put Passetto back in the side. Some might be wondering why he hasn't had a start after scoring and playing well in the last game. Not quite sure he's earned that yet, but he definitely earns a place on the bench on occasion. We maybe need to give Masunda a run out at some point. I don't see why not. He is by far the most dynamic player on our side now. Fastest by a long stretch. Great ball control and dribbling. Should really give him a go. Up against St Etienne, playing in a lovely Christmas tree formation. Remy Cabella in there. He's dangerous. They've got a good defence. But the start they've had to this season, especially coming to Clermont, shouldn't be anything else than a win today. Let's go for it. So in the games in the last episode, things just seem to flow. Chances seem to appear. Up against West Brom, we were overthinking it. We were getting into good positions, but then we were just trying to find the perfect ball. We need to be more direct. And Jan Karamo is excellent at that. Great hold-up, but also a great finisher. Speedy as well. He's the one that we want in this side at all times. And we do seem to struggle when he doesn't start. Hopefully today, back in the side, the young guns back together should get a win. Come on. St Etienne looking to build here. We haven't been able to put anything together ourselves really so far. Diuse. Oh no, space here for Santos inside to the centre. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Oh my God. What is going on with Clermont Foot? I don't understand how we can go from looking like world beaters, looking completely unplayable. And then where's the fuck is the hole? There's just a hole in our defence. Right, come on. That's a great ball in. St. Louis takes it. Fuck. What? How? How? Straight over the top. Only 3 minutes later. And they've ripped us apart. It's such a simple ball. It's Decore who's caught out. We thought not having him in the side might have been the problem last time. I mean, at least it's very early in the game, but we've barely had a sniff. And already St Etienne. 2 goals up. And once again, fucking Encham loses it. But we do manage to get it back. Duarte into Kayalapu. Back heel into Jan Karamo. Turns. Can he get the shot away? No, it's strong defending. Cafu puts his body on the line. Just can't quite win it back, though. Oh, once again, space is made available. Cabella gets the shot away. Oh, dear. Right, Dooley now through the centre. Finds Jan Karamo. Steps away. Just a slip in Kayalapu. Looks for our first chance of the game, but great defending again. Just couldn't get it out of his feet. Couldn't get the shot away. Oh, no. Come on. No. No. Oh. What is going on? Decore headed away and Wellington then needed to be a little bit more composed there, but the footwork there is brilliant. And once again, Decore is ball watching and it's an easy finish in the end. 3 goals in the first half an hour. Boos ring out around the Clermont Foot Stadium. What is going on here? Kayalapu, early ball into Jan Karamo. He turns inside to Jonathan Cafu. Oh, he's put it in. Lovely stuff. Well, we've got a goal back. Good response. Good response. 4 goals in just about 30 minutes in this one. In the rain here in Clermont. And yeah, it doesn't rain, but it pours is a good, probably a good title for this episode, actually. Never rains, but it pours. Well, anyway, you know the expression. It's a good finish there from Cafu. Top bins on the left foot. Could this be a little sniff of a route back into this game? It's well found from Jan Karamo. Took the ball out of the sky well. Jesus Christ. Zagadou, headers up, not out. Wellington Nem does do well to get ahead to that. Put in Bernardoni, easy take. As this first half is nearly over, if we could get something late on, that would be really good. There's a little slip there. And now Sibiadi can bring it forward. Ball inside to Wellington Nem. He's got acres of space to run into here. Inside now, Nem. Still Wellington Nem with the left foot. Oh, just wide. He hasn't had a goal in a while. He had so much space to run into there, and he had the power and pace to get away from his man. Gets a good shooting opportunity. I thought that was in. Stepped back inside. Great strength there. Did he get a touch? He did not. Oh, would have been great to score that. Really could have done with that. Cafu wins it back. Great work. And now he's going to look for the run of Yang Karamo. Down the line. No one in the box with him. He's going to get there ahead of Perrin. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, what the hell was that? I'm lost for words. We've conceded 5 goals now in what, just over an hour and a half, 2 hours of football. I don't know. I've lost my mind. Absolutely lost my mind. Only 1 shot on target in that. We did manage to finish it. We've only made 32 passes in that first half. That doesn't seem very many. We really need to pull something out of the bag in the second half. Good work from Jonathan Cafu. Finds Alcibiadi. Just takes his time. We need to build. Build from the back. And Cham out to Duarte. Duarte, Koyalapu. Back to Ruben Duarte. He'll put a ball in. Karamo's absolutely shanked that in a way that you very rarely see in professional football. How's he managed to get that so high in the air? It's almost impressive. But that should have been 2 there. No excuses from Yan Karamo. That is awful. Into Koyalapu here. Now Doolin. Back out to Nem. This is well worked. In Cham. Into Karamo. Oh, Cabela, great challenge. But it is a foul, apparently, on the edge of the area. We could really do with scoring our first free kick now. It's going to have to be Jonathan Cafu. We still are really lacking a free kick taker. But, yeah. Can we please score our first free kick? Now would be the perfect time. Makes it over the wall. He's hit the bar. Alcibiadi's there. Ball in. Looking for Karamo. He jumps for it. Ah. I think we've hit the post a few times. That was one where we really needed to score. Oh, and Cham just can't quite get to it. That is painful. Duarte, great work. Lovely long ball into Karamo. Having the best games today. But if... Oh, that's just fucking typical, isn't it? That is just this game all over. It's time to bring on a whole new front three, but I've left it so late because I've been just in a pit of despair and doom, trying to play our way out of this. It's not worked. We need 2 goals in the last 6 minutes. Doesn't matter who we bring on. Doolin still battling, despite everything that's happened. Good ball in, looking for Mitrovic. Cuts back. Oh, still, we just can't find the final ball. Just can't quite get it to work. And it's going to be full time here. And a lot of the Clermont faithful have already left. Seto gets a good challenge in there. But it's a hat-trick that seals it for St. Louis. And, yeah, Clermont's woes continue in this episode. 2 losses in a row. I don't think we've even lost 2 losses. I don't know if we've ever lost 2 losses in one episode. This might be the first time. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. 41% possession at home. No, it's just not good enough. Just not good enough. I'm actually seething with rage. I don't even believe it anymore. And we've gone off the top of the table. Nice have overtaken us. They've won the same amount of games, lost the same amount of games, scored exactly the same amount of goals. But yeah, it's, you know, there's a single point now between the top 7. Still very, very early days, but disappointing to drop points there against the team who are in 18th. I can't believe it. We must look like we were ready to be taken advantage of after that West Brom game. I'm not even sure if I can point to one player or one aspect of our game that wasn't right. Obviously, there were some big chances missed, but there was some awful defending, just gaps, and giving the ball away a lot in the midfield. Just everywhere. Basically every player in both games was shocking. Oh dear. Well, can we come back from this? Join me in the next episode to find out. I'll see you in a bit.